Trials is back!
Welcome to Hat Classics on a Wednesday.
Oh, isn't it just? What a schedule, Trott.
It's weird to be able to say that, but yeah, that's what we're doing on Wednesdays for this month.
Yep.
Hat Classics, so, say in the comments below what you want.
What do they consider a classic, I guess, is the real question. I think Trials is definitely a classic.
A GTA playlist is a classic.
Yeah, definitely. Human Fall Flat's become a classic.
I'd say that's a classic.
A 58-part Minecraft series.
Worms.
58 Minecraft series, all of them classics.
But nothing like a good Trials, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always good to go back to Trials every now
no
and again.
No cams, just what it is every time.
Nobody needs to see our face for this one. They just want to listen to us talk about the troubles in the world and all the good things.
All the good things
Or
right
making
now.
up facts, or talking about real facts, like the Venus thing. We go on about that a lot. It's true though, right?
Oh yeah, I mean,
the Venus thing's true.
Until science proves otherwise, which it hasn't.
I haven't believed any statement I've read about it, so...
You can choose not to believe. That's
That's the strength of
the free mind.
Yeah. Choose not to believe.
Yeah.
Do you think we're too free?
In
our
general?
actions, in our
I
thoughts?
don't think, no, I think if anything we're being more
I'd
controlled.
like to control our thoughts where possible.
How?
Like the government.
Dictatorial
I feel
way,
like smarter people know better than I do,
right.
So start dictating my thoughts.
You just want...
How do you quantify smart, though?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Are you talking about the IQ test,
SATs?
or are you talking about just someone's actions?
GCSEs.
GCSEs.
We're basing everything on GCSEs and how smart people are.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that what our education system is?
No.
Well, it's a stepping stone.
It's not for
also, it
control.
doesn't quantify being smart or intelligence, does it? It quantifies your capability to pass exams.
Yeah.
It has an element of smartness.
You're able to form a good short-term memory to know the correct answers for this thing you're going to forget in 5 years' time.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily prove like compassion and things like that, right? So like compassion and the want to help people isn't a taught thing, but it's certainly I think an element of intelligence.
So you're back at school.
Yeah.
You're in your maths sats.
Oh dear God!
I
can't choose any bike.
Good.
Neither can I actually.
It says recommended, but I haven't reached level 42, Trott, because I'm a noob.
Well,
let's see what it gives us. Let's see what it gives us.
See what it gives us. Here we go. I'm
Rolling
in the same
dice.
boat.
It should give you something to be able
I
to
hope
do
so.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to be at a disadvantage a little bit, but
you're at your SATs at a disadvantage.
SAT.
Do they still do those now?
I don't think they do.
Oh. All right, you're at your GCSEs.
Yep. You're at some form of high school test.
Yeah.
Should we say that?
Okay.
Yep. And you've just got an algebra one, and you're like, oh my god, not algebra.
Terrible at algebra.
X plus Y. Ugh.
Oh no.
After that though, it's like
nightmare fuel.
Are you happy?
Well, that's
the next question.
Are you a nice person?
What is happiness?
Or maybe it should give you like a scenario, like a scene, like
do you think
little Timmy is getting his head caved in by Billy the bully.
It should give you
do you intervene? Do you tell a teacher?
Describe in 250 words why you also join in the beating.
Yeah, or do you join
Timmy.
in and start wailing on Timmy?
See, that's a clever
I'm
question.
going to wail in on Timmy.
Because you're encouraging them to take an action on a certain way.
Yeah, or think of it like, what's Timmy done?
That's like a
why is
psychology
everyone
test
beating him? What if it turns out Timmy is in fact, a giant racist?
Trick question. Timmy was racist just before the beatdown.
Yeah.
So who loses?
Exactly.
Yeah. Who you just helped a racist?
That creates a smart person, I think.
That's like reasoning.
And if they get it wrong, based on government regulations,
or if they understand the trick
they go into thought processing.
Yeah.
They get taken away and recorrected.
A correction?
They get corrections.
Jesus.
Right, okay.
I mean, that's...
What do you think?
There's a lot of standardized issues there, Trott.
There's a handful of issues you're raising there.
I mean, like...
We want everyone to think correctly. Don't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
The problem with that, though, is obtaining a bar for what is thinking correctly. Because you were saying at the start, are we too free? I think that it depends on the kind of society you want to live in. Because if you restrict freedoms, you can probably get more stuff done in terms of social services and things like that. If you just made people work on the roads.
So I want to wake up. Okay. I want to be told what time to wake up, first of all, to know what's optimum for me.
I feel like you're describing...
Just go and live in North Korea,
and then I want to know what drink to have, if any. Like, if I don't deserve one that day, fair enough. I just totally messed up.
You don't deserve a drink that day?
Yeah, well...
Okay. That's just there's no freedom there.
But immediately what's going to
mean,
happen, Trott, is you're going to go, who's judging whether I should have this drink?
Yeah.
Is that person qualified to do that? And
I will rebel.
You just get into the same...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not if you keep correcting everybody.
Yeah, but correction based on what? All these ideas are great if there's an absolute truth. There's not. This is the problem.
Like, I don't feel like you're maybe cut out for my society.
No, I don't think I am.
So I think I'm going to correct you.
Right.
That's fine. If you want to try and correct me, you're going to have to use force.
Yeah.
And if you manage to force me to do it and I become corrected, you win. And we live in your society. However, if you don't win,
you die.
If your force fails, I'm going to kill you. And then my version of events unfolds. And this is how we get to, I don't know, like medieval era.
It starts.
Feudal period had some good stuff going for it, right?
It did, yeah. If you measure good stuff for certain people.
I like hung, drawn, and quartered.
Just be wildly classist, Trott. Just get things segregated.
Ever since I saw Braveheart, I've always wanted to see alive.
Hung, drawn, and quartering.
What was that other series where it was like really grotesquely detailed?
I mean, you're not giving us much to go on.
It's the one that was like left on a stand, like hung, drawn, and quartered.
Are you sure? Oh, was that not
what?
Game of Thrones?
No. It was a series one of you watched,
wasn't it?
One of you watched that had one of those actors in it.
Oh, fuck me,
oh my
Trott.
God, that is so broad.
There's nothing to go on. Think about it for a second.
You remember it being extremely like detailed and gross, and it was a TV series,
right?
Probably on a streaming
service.
Smallville? No, it wasn't Smallville. No, close.
Fantasy Adventures of Superman in a small.
It was like
village, small town.
England, set in England, maybe.
Okay. England.
What is it? Historic? Is it fictional? Is it non-fiction?
Historical. Non-fiction, but dramatized, I think.
Is it something to do with Henry VIII? What era?
Wow, it's like 20 questions for
I can't remember.
Christop's memory.
Based on you guys
recall.
literally just telling me how gross that scene was.
Either way, I mean, I still think the scene from
Braveheart
Braveheart is pretty gross.
Oh, it's the crushing.
Oh,
the crushing. The squashing down until they dead.
It's the thing with Kit Harington in it.
Yeah, Kit Harington. That actor,
Guy
remember?
Fawkes.
See? I never said anything
Guy
wrong.
Fawkes. Yes, it was Guy Fawkes. Did you actually watch that?
You guys had enough.
Yeah, I watched it.
I
remember watching it. Yeah, the pressing. Yeah. It's called a pressing, where they just put like
big weights.
Big weight, and then they just crush them until they're dead.
See?
That is pretty rough. I mean, there's probably a lot of very creative medieval torture techniques that...
Like I said, it's got a lot going for it.
Right.
Do people go out of place? Out of line after seeing that?
I mean...
Probably yes, because that happened a lot, but...
I don't think oppressing... Are you worried about getting pressed?
That's literally oppression.
It's a form of. Yeah.
Nice.
You guys don't seem to like be getting on board. And I don't want to have to put you through thought process.
I mean, I want to get to some form of idea here. Like, I'd love it if this was the case.
Yeah.
I'd love it if it was quantifiable, that we could prove that some people are stupid and some people aren't. But unfortunately, it's just impossible. It would make things a lot simpler.
I can't pick
the worst torture could be.
The worst torture?
For you, not
watching other people get tortured. Probably it's like the worst torture.
In your name. So they're torturing because of you.
Yeah,
that's the worst part. Because then it's like, well, I can't even take this on the chin.
Super glued down the urethra.
You have. Oh god, yeah, that was pretty rough.
The amount of problems.
I can feel the burning now.
Yes, it's extremely damaging. But don't worry, no one will be thinking of these things in my society.
No.
See, this is my favorite track.
Is it?
So really just take the moment to just take it all in.
Well, this one, the Halloween themed one. It's a bit
even
late
though it's really late. Yeah, I know it's late, but
it's fine. To be fair, we haven't mentioned Patreons at all in ages, so I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it?
They're all pretty all right. I think hold on, there's a guy just floating in the background there. That's a gargoyle just floating loose.
Yeah, he's floating.
Where's the nuance? Oh, look at the trees. Have you noticed the trees have eyes?
Yeah, they've got little pumpkins on them.
Oh, the eyes as well.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But yeah, you don't like my regime overall?
No, not really.
You didn't mention dogs, Trott, and obviously in the past you have been quite an advocate for dogs, and I think our audience is starting to warm to the idea as well that dogs should be in Parliament at some point.
It's the dogs that tell us what's right and wrong, and they set the bar.
How?
They can't even speak.
Barking.
Your dog doesn't even bark.
It does actually.
Is that their?
Do you want to hear?
Do I want to hear?
Yeah, you'll hear my dog barking.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Why would it?
Has she started barking now?
Yeah, we're telling her
amazing.
to speak.
I don't know if that's a good thing. You're going to regret it.
There we go.
Eventually. Oh, that's such a. Oh, that's a quite an adorable sound, isn't it?
Pretty cute, isn't it?
Also quite an annoying one if it gets to be too much.
It's piercing. No, we're teaching her to speak and then be quiet as well.
Oh.
So she's already quiet.
So she was already quiet, and now you're just like
when a dog learns to bark, they also start realizing they can bark a lot. So
right. Well, they'll bark for attention.
You have to mediate that with the quiet command as well.
Jeez.
So that it's very important to stay quiet, because otherwise they're going to bark for attention.
Yeah. I had a rescue dog years and years ago called Max.
Was it a super dog?
Hence the username.
Did they rescue you from what?
Rescued him from a band of thieves who were trying to set in a regime, much similar to the one you were talking about, Trott. But he couldn't bark for 6 months. He just didn't bark because I think he was timid and afraid. So eventually when he did, we enjoyed the silence. It was actually quite nice him not barking, because then he barked at every single sound. Right. Anyone moving past on the outside, or a cat. Just go, a cat. He goes.
Can't tell the difference. That's the problem.
So now it's obviously he died now, but I think that was nice to enjoy the silence for a bit. Although it was worrying. Like, dogs should bark. It seems like they're not barking. Something's probably up, right? Should your dog bark?
What do you mean?
Should it bark?
I feel like they can. Yeah.
But how long does it take your dog? 7 months? 8 months?
She barks on occasion. Yeah. But you have to blow in her face a lot.
Blow in her face?
Yeah, get her to play. And she's like, that's the only
bark!
Way.
Do it!
And then we converted that into the word command speak, and then stopped blowing in her face.
Oh, okay. Jesus. You've got your own little regime at home, Trott.
Yeah, right. It's a thought experiment, yeah.
It's a thought experiment. What does she score on the SATs, though?
Failed, so she had a lot of correction. A lot of it. So she couldn't answer the question, are you happy?
Oh, well, there you go then. She did the maths one, fine. Algebra, perfect. Are you happy? Maybe she just can't answer it just because she knows that you're going to read the test results.
She nailed the maths question, that's the problem. In fact, she came up with a better solution to the question.
Was it the final solution on the page, or...?
No.
Nothing to do with that.
I don't want to mix up my regimes with anything historical.
You always have a regime, Trott.
What do you mean? I think the word is used badly, you know?
What, regime?
Regime
you can have
is
a
just
fitness regime.
It's like our schedule.
That's fine. That's
like our new hat film schedule. That's a regime.
That is a regimented hat film schedule specifically for people who want...
And if you stray from that, holy crap, do not stray from it.
You're going to get sent to a camp.
Things are categorized. It helps everyone. It helps us.
Yeah.
And it helps them know that this is a hat classic.
And they also know tomorrow
self-categorized.
It's a Gary's mod.
Exactly, yeah, that is the plan. Unless everything else screws up and
getting
no
other
one can
people
arrive to do it.
Join in on our Gmods, please. It's alright, we've got Craig. Craig can fill in the other 4 slots that we need.
Craig doesn't listen to these.
He doesn't. No.
He tries not to listen to these ones.
No, he gets
mainly because
sometimes
we slag him off, and I think it really affects him. What would you like to slag off about Craig today, Trott?
His hair colour. I hate it.
For God's sake,
his natural hair colour is disgusting.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah, it actually offends me.
It's just like a he's blonde, isn't
he? Put some effort in putting some colour in. Jesus Christ.
Well, you. But you mean yours is blonde?
I'd strip mine out, okay?
Strip mine out? Oh, man.
I don't need 2 of me.
Yours just brown and brown now, aren't you, Trott?
Ultimately, yeah, it's just got a bit brown.
It's
to a lighter brown.
No, I mean like in general, your default is it's just mud brown.
Yeah, hazel brown.
But with Craig, he's naturally light-haired, but it's a very lifeless blonde, isn't it?
Oh man, Craig, I hope you're not listening.
Which is why he's the perfect editor, really. Lifeless blonde.
Well, doesn't leave his station.
No,
because of his hair colour.
I think it's all down to hair colour ultimately, don't you? Well, and that's going to be in my society. Going to be.
I don't think so.
Separated by hair colour.
My hair colour's being stripped of me day by day, Trott. It's evading me.
Yeah, but you're elevating in society because with greys come wisdom.
That's what they say, and I've not felt the wisdom. I've not felt the wisdom. But maybe it's an illusion. It's an illusion. People are thinking that. Oh, that guy's wise.
Yeah. Do you think if you're
or he's late 40s? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell.
If because of your hair colour you're treated as a more wise person, do you think that affects how you feel about yourself and you naturally become more wise as a result?
Maybe. I mean...
Or you put more effort into being wise to fulfill the role.
I could start becoming a wise man.
A
wise guy. I'd start just offering strangers advice,
Like, don't spit on my shoes.
Or, that's not a trash can.
That's my asshole.
That's my ass. You can't put anything in there. Or you could, but dear God, please don't.
And I was struggling on this.
Desperately. I feel like I've got the wrong bike. I mean, it's a comedy of errors.
You got the Mantis, right?
I don't know what. I had to once again let it choose for me.
Oh, you guys are screwed.
But at least Trott, you're the perspective people want to see because you can master these tricks.
Apart from the fact that I'm repeating a lot of bits over and over again.
No, some people actually think I dye my hair like this. In fact, somebody said they thought it would be quite pretentious if I did. And I said, no, I'm just going grey.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm not. But that was his first impression. I was like, what? So are people thinking that I'm purposefully dyeing
Faking the grey.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind having my natural hair colour back. Jeez. I've got
you just got to own it.
Saying this, I've got to own it.
Own it and start thinking of new wise facts to tell everybody.
I will. If I could grow a long.
Have you got PPI?
White beard. Have you got PPI? Did you buy into PPI 10 years ago?
Did
I'm
you
going to call you for the next 10 years.
To £2,000.
Have you been in an accident? Yes, I have.
You're a scam artist, Ross. Just because of that grey hair.
Yeah.
God,
why?
What happened to you?
What about Schofield? Is he a scam artist? In a way.
Why?
I guess.
Schofield?
Schofield,
He's very grey.
Philip Schofield?
Yeah, he's encouraging people to buy any car. He's on the We Buy Any Car advert.
Why does that make him a scam artist?
Because they fucking rip you off. They even admit in the adverts, they're just like, look, you could probably sell this for more elsewhere. But you don't have time for that.
Maybe you don't.
It's like, whatever. You're just going to rip me off and tell me about it as it happens.
It's voluntary though, isn't it?
It is voluntary, you're right. It's not a forced system.
It's not as bad as all the bloody gambling adverts you get at the start of YouTube videos now.
Yeah, there's loads now, yeah.
Yes!
Does it make you want to gamble? Do you see a gambling advert and go,
no,
jackpot, that's me.
It's hard not to alt-tab and gamble right now.
So, it's either gambling adverts or Sterling Bank adverts, I find.
Oh,
It's either save your money or gamble your money. Is all you get on YouTube ads.
Or life insurance, of course, the life insurance. I mean, that's more like daytime TV ads rather than anything else. But,
shit,
you get that
you get Parky coming in.
Yeah, Parky will come in. Or the other woman who's in, fucking Agatha Christie programs.
Yeah!
But it's all for the Parker pen, which you'll definitely need if you die.
You get one just for inquiring.
I nailed it, guys.
Yeah.
Just calling them up.
Send me an iPad. Send me something worthwhile,
Right back at the start.
What am I doing with that pen? Showing up my ass with the rest of the trash? No, thank you.
It's not a trash bag.
It's not a receptacle for trash.
My arsehole.
I could not get off the finishing line with that one, Trott. And no one's surprised. I'm not surprised.
I mean,
wrong bike. Wrong. I'm blaming my tools.
I feel like they should give you the bike to be able to do the map.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, I should have unlocked them, really, Trott. And I feel like I'm
but
obliged
at the same
to do
time,
the next
though,
one.
they should just say, no, this is not compatible.
Yeah.
Sorry. Then again, who do they know?
Oh, shock horror. I think Chris Trott won that one.
No way.
What
a hat classic
There's
that
10
was.
points between each. That was very hat classic indeed, Trott.
So yeah, if you're enjoying this and our schedule and you like Gmod that's coming up tomorrow, subscribe to be notified when it comes out.
Yeah, and there'll be a hat classic next week, which could be any of the classics. Obviously, list the classics below.
Yeah, what's your favourite hat classic?
What do you consider a classic?
I quite like the Iliad.
Yeah.
Iliad.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, cool.
I don't. What do you mean, Chiliad?
No, the Homer's. Homer's Iliad.
Homer's Iliad.
The Greek classic.
Oh, the Greek classic. Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
I mean,
it was a classics joke.
It's a classics joke, and we need as many jokes as we can get.
Anyway, bye.
Fuck. See you in the next one.